Should my legs be crossed or what? Is this okay?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay. Culture Shock Pod is finally here. And listen, I'm excited that you chose this podcast for your daily entertainment. I need you to do me a favor. I need you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button and leave us a comment about how you're enjoying today's conversation. I can't wait to connect with you. So if you would like to connect with us, make sure you click this link right here. This one right here, and give us all of your feedback, your ideas, your suggestions, and just some topics that you would like for us to cover. Again, whether you're washing dishes, on your way to work, or you're getting the kids ready for school, whatever the case may be, I want you to sit back, enjoy, because this is the intersection between creativity and culture. Welcome to Culture Shock Pod. Vulnerable right now, I'm about to weep.
Creative ways we ride all day. Let's go. Turn it up, don't stop. It's that culture shock drop. New voices in your headphone now. Big visions from a scribble notepad. From the block to the boardroom, see it. JL Stone about to make you feel it.
Ideas in the air like confetti. Every story in the room, stay ready. Press play, get pulled in slow. Then the beat hit hard when you feel that glow. Oh.
This is Culture Shock Pod with JL Stone.
Where the culture talks back and the wild minds roam.
From the canvas to the screen, to the pen, to the phone.
If you're chasing that spark, you are not alone.
Culture Shock Pod with JL Stone.
Episode of Culture Shock is here, and I first of all want to say thank you to everybody that has been streaming, watching, and working with me. All the feedback, all the criticism, everything, man, I tell you, it's been much appreciated. And we are here for another episode of Culture Shock Pod. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, engage with us today. I need you to comment, send this link out to somebody. As I said in my previous episodes, my central focus for this particular season is what's next. And I wanted to highlight some friends of mine, guys that I grew up with, who I believe that we're all in that season and space of transition. But here's the thing, we're the new adults of today, which kind of makes me scared that we the new adults of today. And I'm taking a humor class for my major as a communications major. And I've learned how humor is the connection of the life of individuals. It is not only a way that people connect, but it's also a way that people deflect. Humor is a strong form of communication, and this is one of the funniest men that I know. And I am grateful to have one of my strongest childhood friends here with me today. So I want to introduce to the Culture Shock world my brother, my friend Rodney Godfrey. Let's clap it up for him. Let's clap it up for him. I'm humble, bro, to have you on the pod today. It's man, we the new adults of today. And how you feeling, brother?
I feel good. I honestly, like, it's crazy to think that we the new adults.
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
It's scary because I don't know what the world gonna do.
Hey man, like, I still, every time I go on the west side, I still remember like just riding by your old house.
Yeah.
Like everything that we did.
Yeah,
everything.
facts.
Like, bro, those some memories, boy. Like,
and I want to say this is because I don't know if y'all can relate. My mama didn't play that staying the night with everybody
at all.
This is the only person that Teffy would let me spend the night at their house. And this was, you know how y'all see them memes and you be like, go ask my mama if I can stay the night with you. That's how we had to work it, man. Call my mama and ask her if I can come over, I can stay the night. And man, we had some times on Ponderosa.
Man, listen.
We had some times on Ponderosa.
Some of those times I can't admit we was trying to get in some trouble. We was trying to get in some trouble. But thank God you don't change.
And I done changed.
Thank God.
It's okay. So before being viral was a thing, me and Rodney went viral because what y'all don't know is we used to have a band back in the day, and we went viral singing "I Pray We All Be Ready."
That's the one.
When I'm gonna show y'all one day. I gotta find that video.
Man,
I think Facebook might have deleted. You know, they delete your stuff now after a couple of days.
yeah.
But we still singing. I pray we all be ready, and we went viral because Rodney was singing it out of his heart. Can't hold a tune, but Rodney was singing it out of his heart, and I'm thankful that I have been able to do life with people like y'all.
Facts.
Cause we done had some late nights, some early mornings, and now he is one of the South Georgia, North Florida's premier DJs. I want to talk about how you got into DJing, man. You do comedy, you do Facebook funnies and DJing. How you got into that, brother?
Really, like I always had love for music, of course. Just like at the time, just getting in trouble. And I was just looking for another avenue to just, venture my focus and my energy into something else. And then just so happened one of my best friends, Tails, had a party that he invited me to at the Grown Folk Club at this time. It was at the time the club was I want to say Sensations.
Oh, it's a throwback.
Sensations or Dreams. I can't remember which one. But he was like, yeah, bro, man, you know what I'm saying? You need to get your mind off of everything. Just come to the club with me tonight. So, I'm like, okay, cool. So I ended up going to the club, and I was more fascinated with how he kept the crowd moving, transitions to different song selections and stuff like that. Just how his mind worked, just doing different things like that. I wasn't even studying the crowd, and it was packed that night.
Yeah.
So I went home that same night. When he went to sleep, I started DJing on his stuff.
Oh, word. Oh, wow.
No exaggeration. Like plugged it up to I remember he had like a little speaker. I plugged his board, his computer up and everything. I sat there and watched him like typing everything at the club. We got home. I remembered everything. And then from then, I just started like, just playing around. And then one day he was like, you know what? Go ahead and DJ. We in maybe like front of 400 people. DJ. And I sucked.
I flopped.
And from that moment, like being funny, I realized that everybody ain't gonna too much like your jokes.
Yeah. No, for real.
So having that mindset and having that tough skin, like I was able to like bounce back from that situation. And then all I did was just practice more and more. And it just made me like, who I am now.
As a funny person, somebody ever said something to hurt your feelings?
Of course.
What?
Well, I tell you what, when I was younger, I used to have like acne spots on my face. So I used to go to school. They used to call me acne spot. What's up, acne spot? So they used to pick on me about that. And then like my daddy used to dress me in fat form, head to the toe. I used to have the sweater vest, the fat form shirt, the fat form shoes. They were like, they go acne face with the fat form on. Around this time, everybody was wearing Ed Hardy.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Ed Hardy,
Aeropostale.
We couldn't get the Aeropostale and the Ed Hardy. So
I want to say, I don't want to cut him off. I want to say, and you can leave me on the main camera, I almost went to jail with him because the first time I ever stole out of the mall, we was stealing out of Aeropostale, and it's past the statute of limitations, so they can't press charges. But I caught almost the next day. The detective came to the house. I don't know what we stayed doing stuff we ain't had no business. I don't know why the detective left the car in my mama came home. I said, I got something to tell you. I think I was wearing the chain I stole out the mall around my neck. And I said, I don't plan on giving it back.
Right.
That's back when the seashell necklaces was hot back then.
Yeah.
And we had to snatch so much stuff. Man, Rodney had me doing all type of dumb stuff. But you use that as fuel. You use that. I've seen you, man. I've seen you overcome a whole lot of personal challenges, like a lot of like a lot of my guests that we highlight, and I've seen you overcome a lot of personal challenges. And so, what would you say has been one of the most scariest moments of your life? I mean, we young, but we done been through some stuff.
Um, I would say the scariest moment of my life was when I got locked up. When I was like 20, and 20, I was 20 years old, got locked up. Around this time, my son only like 2 years old. And the problem was with that situation was I had a probation hold for something else. So I just let a whole bunch of things just pile up one behind another. So it had got to a point to where when I finally went in front of the judge for a bond, like he just pulled up everything and was like, you know what, I don't even want your money.
Mm.
So that was my first time ever seeing like someone of power like turn down money.
Mm-hmm.
So once I realized that in my mind, I was like, wow, so everything ain't always about money. I had the mindset that everything was always about money at that time. So it was just like, okay, cool, I can pay my way out of trouble. But when the judge denied my bond with the money and like made me sit for like 2 years, that was like one of the most scariest moments in my life because I really didn't even think I was gonna come home from that situation from what I had got caught in.
Y'all can see, I need better friends because all my friends are going to jail. And I was gonna say I ain't never been to jail, but I got pulled over last year. It was 2 years ago. I had these pants on. I was coming from Atlanta. I don't think I've told this story publicly. I was coming from Atlanta and I got pulled over for speed. And I got, the officer said, he ran my information. He said, Mr. Stone, can you step out the car? I said, for what? Mind you, all I got on is jogging pants. No shirt. If I'm on my way to rush home, get ready for church, I ain't got no clothes on. And I get there, I get out the car. He said, your license suspended and you was speeding and something else. I said, say what? I say, you can just write me a ticket for that, right? He was like, nah. I'm gonna have to go on and
Yeah, clink clink.
yeah, he was like, can you put your hands behind your back? I said, what?
Yeah.
So I was like, bro, I got to be the church. I got to preach at 12. I said, you know what I'm saying? How long this gonna take? He was like, we take you downtown. You probably bond out. If you got the money, you go on the bond out. Got it. First of all, we had to wait on the tow truck. I was just so sad watching my car get impounded. And I just sat in the back of the police car, started having an anxiety attack. I said, hey man, can you let the window down? I was like, I said, can you open the door? I ain't gonna run. I'm trying to make conversation with the officer. Can't think of nothing to talk about. Get down to the station. So they taking my mud shot. So I smile. Anytime I'm in front of a camera, he was like, you ain't got to smile, bro. I said, nah, y'all posting. I was like, y'all posting photos on social media. This gonna be a clean mug.
You hear me?
He was like, nah.
Like I'm in no kind of distress.
Yeah, exactly. I don't need to look like I'm in no type of help. I got on the phone. I called Evie and said, hey man, call. I said, call my mama and tell her I ain't gonna make it to church. She was like, I think we were arguing at the time, so she was at work. I didn't think she was gonna answer. And so I was like, man, I said, call my mama, tell her I ain't gonna make it to church. I ain't want to call my mama, tell her I had got locked up. I didn't know how she was gonna take it. I said, call my mama, tell her I ain't gonna make it to church. So you'll be able to deal with it better than I can. And she was like, what? You what? You all right? I said, yeah, I think I'm finna get out. I got out. Still had to get in my car. I walked from the jail. I'm gonna tell you how far I walked. If you ever been to Forsyth, like you going to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I left the jail back up in the cut. I left the jail. I walked from the jail to the Quality Inn that was like way up under the highway, off the exit, trying to find a hotel, couldn't find a hotel. I think I had called an Uber from somewhere. I walked to somewhere, called my mama. At that point, I had got Dion on the phone. He was coming to get me. Dion picked me up in my tank top and jogging pants under the bridge. I was with the homeless people under the bridge. I'm gonna find the video, and and at that time I was a little chunkier, so I had to cover myself. And he was like, "Look at this, look at this." And I said, how I get locked up? I was the only friend that ain't have no record. Now I got to explain myself. Going to jail ain't no joke though.
But honestly though, what's so crazy about this story? The time that I got out, like at this time I ain't had no car. So as I'm getting out, you know where Lowndes County is. It's prison form. So you know where my mama stayed at on Ponderosa.
Oh, yes.
I can't make this up, man. I called my dad. You know my dad.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Pop, they finna release me. I need a ride. Pop answer, shit. They ain't got nothing to do with me, my boy.
Oh.
I'm like, what? He was like, you got yourself in that? Figure out how you finna get home. Boop, boop. Jail call, hung up. So I'm just sitting there like, I don't even think I want to go home.
I'm trying to tell you.
Because I'm thinking about that walk. See, people got to know from Lowndes County to where I stayed at the time, well, that's a long walk.
Let me look that up.
That's a long walk.
From Lowndes
So
County.
I found myself walking from jail after I got released. I ain't never been back to jail since. I ain't never been back. Like just that last situation and how it went, it was just like, man, what you doing, Rod? Like what you doing? Like what you got going on? So it's just like just little situations like that make me just I'd rather stay out of trouble. No, I'm good.
But that's about 4 miles, boy.
I'm telling you.
That's an hour and a half walk.
It took me an hour and a half to get home.
I remember when we walked, me and I think it was me and Yogi had got dropped off. We was going to see some girls over there on PD. And we was at the chick house chilling, and her daddy had came in the room and he was like, "What time is it?" We was like, "It's like 9 o'clock."
Yeah.
So he was like, "Okay." So he waited about 5 minutes. He said, "All right, y'all got to go." Me and Yogi was like, "What?" He was like, "Y'all got to go." And her daddy was a big nigga. He was like, "Y'all got to go. Y'all got to get out." So, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. So
Yeah.
we left, and I think I had tried. My mama was like, I ain't coming on that side of town. So you gotta find a ride. So I already knew not to call my mama. Yogi couldn't call his sister, his grandma wasn't coming to get us. We had to walk from PD to Hightower. And boy, it was cold outside. I was pissed. It wasn't worth the ride. It wasn't worth the walk. I tell you that much. It wasn't worth the walk. I'll tell you who it is. Your lad, you probably know. I know you know. I don't know if you remember, but anyway,
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Social media influencer now. But why you didn't want to do the funeral home business, man?
Honestly, like at first, like just growing up, I did. You know what I'm saying? It was an aspiration of mine. I just wanted to follow my dad footsteps, and then as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to make a path for myself, and then once I started having kids, it was just like
kids. You got more than one?
Yeah, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. So I just want to make a path for myself so I can show my kids another way to go. Like I just wanted to be different. I think that was more so the focus of more than just following family legacy, because like my entire family in from home. So I guess I just wanted to be the one that be different. I feel like I'm like the black sheep of the family.
I wanna that's crazy that you felt like the black sheep. On your daddy's side?
Both sides.
Why?
I was always like the rebellious one. I knew my aspirations and ambition was going, kind of be different when I was young, just by what I was interested in. So it was like on both sides of my family, I never really fitted in at what the family wanted or thought that I was gonna be. So it was like I always clashed with both sides.
You think your family had certain expectations for you that just you didn't want to meet or you couldn't meet?
I just didn't want to meet him.
Okay.
Like, you know, like I said, the funeral home thing, and then like sports was like the main two. If you wasn't working at the funeral home,
You was in sports.
if you weren't doing that, you was playing sports. Everybody, both sides of the family, athletic, sports, or funeral home. That's all like that. You know, that's all we know. So it's just like, nah, I don't want to do neither one of them. To be honest, like
I want to be
ain't
a
cut
dope
for
boy.
neither. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I wasn't cut for neither one of them. So I got fascinated with like the streets. So it was like once I turned to that way, it was more so of me like that's how I had to learn life and how to deal with life every day by myself. No, I can't call this person, I can't call this person, I can't call this person. So once I started going through those trials right there, then it started to make sense. Like you might do need family.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So as I got older now, I'm very family oriented because like I wish that I would have listened to the lessons that my mama, my daddy, my grandma. I wish I would have listened to those lessons that they were trying to instill in me once, you know, they seen where I was headed at.
I like that. Cause I remember seeing you through a lot of those lows and us growing up, and I was in church. We both grew up in church, same kind of church. And I remember once I started seeing you kind of like deviate a little bit
Mm-hmm.
into the street world, and it looked good, like fast money clothes, your jewelry, you got the women in your face.
Mm-hmm.
It looked good, and to some degree, it feel good, right? But
Definitely.
I want you talked about how you got family values now, and you recently got married.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Shout out. I signed a marriage certificate. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm still out here doing the Lord's work.
Yes, sir.
And but before we get into that, I want if we can.
Mhm.
I know you went through the loss of your son's mom,
Mhm.
and how was that not having not having a mom for a while? I know he got a community, you
Mhm.
know. I know he got a community. I know he got people around, but it's different when the mama not in the picture.
Yeah.
How was that, bro? Going through that time?
Um. Uh. No, it was tough. Just it was just tough. Like I never really like had a chance to um express how I felt about that situation ever. Like this my first time really just talking about it. It was hard, cause like you watch like your sisters and like different people like have kids and stuff like that, and then you see them how they nurture women. They're better nurturers
Oh,
than
absolutely.
guys. So just watching my sisters, my mom and stuff like that at the time just nurture different, like my nieces, nephews and stuff like that. It was just like, I wish I could go back and give him that, because like I was raised, we were raised off tough love, so
Yeah.
it's that nurturing part. It was there, but it was more so like we're gonna give you tough love regardless. Like, so it's like that's all I knew at the time, was to give him tough love no matter what,
Mm.
just to teach him. So it's like as he has gotten older now, he's tough, so he's missing that love part. So it's like now I gotta retrack now as I'm older, and like find ways to like not be his mom, but nurture him in ways to where he still understands as a man. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's
Absolutely.
okay to have feelings. Just things of that nature. Like that's what we're going through the process now. So just to fast forward to now, it's like it's been hard.
How old is he now?
He's 13.
Oh wow, you got a 13-year-old.
Yeah, man.
Gee, they started hunching early.
Early.
Yeah, they started hunching early. And so, has it been difficult for him? Like, has he felt like he's missing something in that maternal piece? Because she's been deceased how long?
It's going on about I'll say about 7, 8 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, about 7, 8 years, somewhere in that range.
How has that been for him?
It's been tough. Like he's like me. In a lot of ways, like he wears emotions on his sleeve.
Mm,
Feel like he got to search for love in other places that he don't have to.
mm-hmm.
So it kind of be hard on him. I can tell, just by being his dad, like,
Yeah.
So just from what I've been through and what I, was instilled in the things that I taught myself. I just try to just give him another love that he really never felt from me
Mm,
and his mother at the
mm-hmm.
same time. So it's like he's handling it well, I would say, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But as kids, they're not really gonna express themselves unless
Correct.
you make them.
Yeah, absolutely. And you say, how many more kids you got? Oh, okay. Did I know about the other one? I think I knew about the other one.
Yeah.
What made you want to get married? Cause you 32, right?
31.
Oh, okay. But you are what, a couple months older than me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. All my friends getting married. I don't know what the Lord trying to say, but
Hey man.
What made you want to get married?
It was just time, bro. Just lost my mom. She was close to me.
Mm,
Lost my sister. She was another person close to me. Lost my grandma. She was close to me. So it was like, I was trying before I got married, it was just like I was trying to fill voids of love
yeah, for sure.
from just different women. And it was just like, I wasn't really in it to be in it for the right reasons. I'm looking for a specific thing to fill a void and not actually do it for the right reason because I want to.
Mm-hmm.
So, really, honestly, like just one day I was just like, I can see myself just being with one person for the rest of my life. I want to change my life for the better for me. That way I can be better for my son and my other kids. And it's just like, I really moved off my mom.
Mm.
Honestly, like she came to me one day and was just like, you either gonna be stuck in this one spot and revolving doors for the rest of your life, or you're gonna choose to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So I just made the decision to be different.
I remember when I found out your mama passed, I felt like somebody had took Teffy. I said, ain't no way. She done called herself getting up out of here.
Man,
That thing, man.
it happened fast too. It happened fast, quick.
I remember walking through the house and seeing your mama on Saturdays that we would wake up and her dropping us off and her being present and she would see me in the store sometime and hug me and say, "Hey, baby." And first of all, I think that we should, bury our parents. Our parents shouldn't have to bury us.
Right, correct.
But when it's so soon and abrupt like that, that thing is scary.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't fathom how you process that. And I gotta tell you, for somebody who's on the outside looking in, you look so strong. You look strong because, brother, I'd still be somewhere in the feeble position, and I probably would.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you talk, but I probably would. That would have prompted me for marriage as well,
Mm-hmm.
because we have had strong female leadership in our life.
Correct.
Like you say, our mamas, our grandmas, aunts. So we ain't never been void of that strong female voice. I want to ask you this question while it's on my mind. Do you see a correlation, or the woman you chose to marry and your mother? Are they similar in some areas?
Of course. Like they have so many characteristics that are similar. It's just like, I always said that if I did get married, like I wanted somebody who act just like my mom.
Jesus.
I want somebody who act just like my mom. Now, some people will say that's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Me, I look at it as if like you can never not love your mom. On a good day, bad day, you can never not love her.
I mean, it depends on what kind of mama you got. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I was scared at first, honestly, but now that like I've been in it for a good little minute,
Yeah.
it's actually not as bad as people make it seem.
Marriage
Marriage,
is not bad. That's because you. That's because you.
well, I'm a strong individual, so like through the ups and downs, like I still coast.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm the type of person I don't know how to you know just mm, let people go.
We got separation anxiety.
Yeah.
I do too.
So it's like
You don't like being by yourself?
I don't.
Me either.
So it's so it's like
Me either.
I have no choice. I have no problem with waking up making a choice to choose somebody, just one person every day.
That's good. That's deep. I have no problem. I okay. Well, we will talk about it off script. Then.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it off script. So with doing life with one person,
Mhm.
do you think that marriage means the same thing to you that it meant to people like your mom and your dad? Do you think marriage to us means the same as it did to our parents?
Um, I think now it means more
Mm.
because it's more temptation than back then.
That's very much more prevalent for sure.
I would say social media wasn't heavy back then. So, I think now like the biggest things with marriages and relationships, period, is just social media, the world. Um, you just gotta, you know, figure out what it is that you want for yourself. And once you make yourself happy, then you evolve into making others happy. So I
Mhm.
think it makes the process easy, but it also makes it, durable. Like I
Mhm.
want to do this
Mm-hmm.
every day. You know what I'm saying? Like to me.
If I kind of view marriage as this is the person that I want to see myself with for the rest of my life,
Hmm.
and I can't fathom seeing them with nobody else. Even if
Yeah.
you make me upset, like you'll be the person I choose. You'll be the person I chase. You'll be the person that I come for, and I want to be that person for you. Marriage for me gives me the scope that there are no other options, although there's a
Mhm.
lot of temptation.
Mhm.
For us as young men, we both serve in careers that is mad temptation. Mad temptation. It's like everywhere you turn, Shawty's dancing on the DJ booth because they
Woo.
got a song request or something. Your girl, she get jealous. Like, hey, has your job ever been a problem?
Yeah. I ain't gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. Like my job actually be, or I would say my career, because I don't look at it as a job.
Yeah.
Like my career, it sometimes it be hard just because like I know what I have and what I want. And then, sometimes the perception of that career can kind of slightly move the goalpost a little bit. Um,
Mm.
so it's just like it all comes down to like a mindset to me, honestly. Like, you know, at first when I first started my career, it was fun. Like the women, late nights, not going home. It was fun.
Sound like church. No, I'm just playing.
It was fun, but as I got older and as I started seeing like the world for what it really is and like the things that go on in the world that make the world go round,
Yeah.
I just rather like be that one individual that don't gotta be in the mix of that.
Mhm.
But I can still have my career.
Mhm.
So it's like it be hard some days. Like some days I just be wanna like, just quit. Like I don't want to do this no more.
Mhm.
Not because of like my career is hard. It's just what comes with it.
Mhm.
Like, but you know, I just be navigating. And honestly, now it actually makes me stronger because I can actually see what goes on every day
Mhm.
in that type of world, and I can translate it to what I don't want to do
Mhm.
in my marriage. So
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
how I look at it.
Do you feel like you should have got married sooner,
Um,
or it's
no,
perfect timing?
perfect timing. I feel like um I kind of missed my teenage all like most of my teenage years. I kind of missed it. So once I was able to catch up on all that, I was into like everything. So
Mm.
I'm glad that I was able to experience like being a cheater, being a side guy, being the main guy, um, being just somebody who just like to spend money or this type of thing for a female. Like I'm glad I was able to play all of those roles. So now that I'm married, it don't interest me at all. Like I can make a choice to not do anything that could jeopardize what I have going on without like the influence of anything else. It's just something personally that I don't want.
Hmm. And when a man make that type of decision, I've been focusing on my discipline this year, man. I gave up
Yes.
meat for the first 31 days of January to kind of focus on my discipline,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen the results of it physically,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to have mental and emotional discipline as well,
Mm-hmm.
so that when I'm in those spaces to where I need to make a healthy choice, I can say, okay, if you can give up fried chicken
Mm-hmm.
and oxtails and fried pork chops and all of that, you can give up this emotion and this feeling for
Mm-hmm.
somebody else's safety.
Mm-hmm.
When I stepped down from pastoring, people said my greatest advice was pray about it and don't make an emotional decision. And I said, okay, so I prayed about it. And I said, the emotional decision would have been for me to keep pastoring,
Mm-hmm.
because my grandmother started the church. People didn't want to see my grandmother's vision go down.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want, everything was about my grandma.
Yeah.
And I was doing my best to make what my grandmother had gave me look good, but it wasn't what God was telling Jeremy to do
Mm-hmm.
anymore. And the signs and the facts was there. So the emotional decision would have been to stay to make people happy, but the wisdom was it's time to pivot. Now I will say this: I've been pastoring for 6 years. I've been preaching since I was 9. Rodney only been to my church one time.
And I gotta say this.
Yeah, go ahead. Turn this mic up.
I knew the moment, like, once me and you had like got close and like just being around you and like the energy that you gave off to me as a friend, I was like, yeah, he gonna be a pastor one day. I knew it. Like I knew it when we was young. And that's why to see where you are now and how you done blossom into what your career, it don't surprise me.
Yeah.
So I'm able to like from afar or just sit back, like I watch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I see it and I'm like, man, I'm just so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I ever had a chance to like really tell you that, but like I'm proud of you, like for sure. Because like I knew from like when we was young,
Mm.
like I knew where you would be today. Like just no exaggeration, no, I knew.
When I see guys like you, um, comedy. First of all, you've always been able to draw attention.
Mm.
That's just been you.
Yeah.
Like I know if I go somewhere with you, I ain't got to worry about being bored,
Oh.
cause you gonna find somebody to make laugh. You gonna find something. You gonna make something happen. You Mr.
Mhm.
Make it happen. And when I see you in your element, I ain't never been to the club with him. I don't believe in going to the club. I just people
Yeah.
that follow me know I just don't see the hype, and nothing against his job. I just don't see the hype in paying $50 to get in somewhere that's
Right.
hot,
Mhm.
and you know what I'm saying. I got to pay to drink, I got to pay to eat, and then I'm old now, so by the time I get through eating, I don't want to hear all that loud music.
Yeah,
And you know what I'm saying?
see, at our age now, man, we more of the lounges,
Oh yeah, yeah. Take me
brunches.
to, cause see, they ain't gonna like it. Well, what I'm gonna do when I get my setup, cause I'm trying to really build a studio.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get my setup. I'm gonna have it to where when I bring y'all back, we're gonna have a full layout. The wine
Okay.
and the whiskey for those who like the commune. My cousin,
Mhm.
my cousin hit me up. I'm gonna shout his business out. He talking about how you got a podcast called Culture Shock and you don't promote my culture hookahs. And I'm like, you think I'm gonna be on? You think I'm gonna be on smoking hookah? They advertise your business. I said, wait till I come to Texas first. No, just damn. Exactly.
We got him though.
Right. Shout out the culture, Shisha. You know what I'm saying? So when I see you in your element, man, and I see you making people laugh and bringing people joy, I'm not only proud of you, but I'm like, man, God's keep him. I be praying God keep you and God sustain you. So when you told me you had got married, I felt like that was one of a joy for me
Yeah.
because it's like I don't ever want my brothers to feel like they got to do life alone.
Yeah.
A
That's
lot of
real.
times when we be out here, cheating and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, I want to go back to that, man. Not liking to be by yourself.
Hmm.
I done some dumb stuff because I didn't want to be by myself.
Yes.
I done some stuff that I wouldn't even tell God.
Uh, uh, once you go through like detachment, like it makes your mind go to places that it never went before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like sometimes you may feel like you gotta make impulsive decisions,
Mm.
to satisfy the hunger of your mind to keep you from overthinking it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a big overthinker too. So it's just like some of our decisions are just thoughts of our environment from what we are around. And like what I mean by that is like we can be around certain things so much to where it consume our mind
For sure.
to where it's like we think impulsively we got to react on things like this before it happens to us.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 times out of 10 it don't really be like that. Reality is a crazy thing that we all tend to ignore sometimes because of delusion. You know what I'm saying? So
Reality is something we ignore because of the illusion. Put that in the chat. Drop
yeah.
that in the chat.
It's just like, once we get over the delusion part of, and what I mean by delusion is not just acting back crazy or, you just feel like you got to move on certain things. It's just delusion can be just the impulse of like you just thinking something not what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And in reality, it's really not. It's just a fairy tale that we have made up because of what society has programmed us to think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, man, once you get over detachment, bro, God also opened doors for you when you trust fully in Him. So with detachment, you gotta really get a better relationship with God. You got
Mm-hmm.
to. Because the feeling of feeling like you just got to have somebody.
And you think that'd be easy for me because I work for the man.
You feel me?
And I'm telling you, I have I don't. It's something about I don't know. I guess it's because I got daddy issues. I just can't fathom myself, and I get to that point to where I be like, I ain't gotta have nobody. I can do this by
Hmm.
myself. I live alone.
But also with your situation too, though, like you have been a man
Yeah,
technically since we've been kids.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I watched you be the man of the house
Mm-hmm.
at your mom's house, Miss Teppy. Miss Teffy, I love you. She gonna kill me. Phone shout out every time I see her. Hey, boy. I feel like you've been a man for so long to where like it's just your nature, like it's second nature to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just being feeling like you don't need nobody. It's second nature to you. As I watched you get older and I just sat back and observed from afar, it's like deep down you still hold on to that. Like you don't had to be a man for so long. So it's just like you're now at an age to where let go. Like let go. It's all right. Like it's okay. Like, been in church now.
Oh, he been in
I've
church.
been in church.
I closed mine down. He started going to church. Ain't that something?
Hey
Ain't it funny
man.
how life
Uh
goes?
just like, I'm very big on like once you pray about certain things, once you pray, let it go. Like just let God have it because he's not going to change it for you if you pray to him and then you still worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, specifically for you, that's a part of you that you gotta. It ain't gonna just happen overnight. But I feel like that's a part of you that I'm glad that you're able to be your own man in today's society.
Yeah.
But it's all right to let somebody have you.
I'm gonna keep that in mind. It's all right to let somebody have me. Gotta watch what I ain't what they be saying. I ain't for everybody.
There you go.
I ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no. But any regrets, man?
um, yeah. Um, I regret that I didn't listen to my parents much sooner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, specifically my mom. Um, even though like I was with her my whole life, as I got older, she started teaching me older lessons.
Mm.
So in the process of her teaching me those lessons, like she just got out of here. So it was like I regret that I wasn't more focused on the message. I regret I didn't use my time wisely with her and accepted the knowledge that she was trying to give me that my dad couldn't give me per se. Um that's my only regret up to this point in my life. I just wish I would have just been more locked in with mom on like a lot of things that she was trying to teach me because like I'm actually going through those things now and I got to teach myself.
Mm. That's good. That's good. Um, kind of hard to come behind that. We better pay attention. So it's wise to pay attention when you have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
It's wise to pay attention when you have a chance. Um, growth. What does growth look like for you now at this journey of your life? What's next for you?
Um, I want to be like I don't know if it's possible, but like I just want to be a better father. Like I just want to be a better dad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm already good at it, but like I feel like it's more that I can pull out of myself
Mm-hmm.
to be better. Because like it's a clock that we don't see that tick
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
So I think like growth for me is like just want to be a better father to put my kids in better positions so that when I'm not here anymore, they don't have to call nobody.
Mm.
So growth to me is like actually trying to, put them in a position to where it's just because I understand how life is. And I made the mistake by not listening at my peers. So I want to be able to like be in a position of growth to where I'm also mature enough to like give my kids a safe enough space to come to me about whatever it is on this side of the earth too.
You want more children?
I do.
How many?
Football team. By
How,
eight more.
about how many?
8 more.
Your wife know that?
Yeah. I want to leave a legacy, man.
Nah, you want to leave. Legacy. He trying to take over Valdosta.
I want to leave a little legacy, man.
8 more?
Yeah.
She got kids?
What you do?
8 more, including the ones?
Yeah, that's an organization.
Yeah, man. I can't fathom having 8 more kids. I can't fathom having. Go ahead.
But like I coach too, so it's like I'm around a lot of kids year round.
Yeah, but they get to go home. They go back
Hey,
home.
now some of them, like some of the kids, like they actually like look at me as a father figure because they don't have dads. So it's like even though they home, they hey coach, I need you to come pick me up, take me here. I need you to do your mama know that? Nah, I just wanted to call you anyway. You know, so it's just like I've built like a relationship with like kids outside of like my actual home. So it's like, why not?
I barely make enough for the one I got. I want 2 more. Maybe 3. I'm almost 40.
Okay, so you want 2 more. I would ask you, boy or girl?
I need a son.
You do.
I need a son.
I think honestly,
I want Leia to be a boy.
I think
I love you though, Leia.
I actually think like you getting a son that is a reflection of you will fill that void.
That scared me though, cause my daughter act just like everything. She don't act like her mama at all. Act like me, look like me.
I really think like it's just she's a girl.
Yeah.
So you can't go that extra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You always got to keep it right here in this lane right here. But with a son, like, yeah, you can actually mold them into what you want them to be. Your daughter, or if you have daughters, as a man, the only thing you can kind of teach them is, or what we're programmed to teach them is, never need a nigga for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
What
like,
type of niggas to avoid? Yeah, don't date a man like your daddy.
You feel what I'm saying? See, a boy, you can evolve them into everything. It ain't just about like the sex aspect or just avoid these type of women. We got to teach you how to be a man, how to get money, how to be responsible. So it's just so much stuff like different. I think you having a boy will fill a lot of voids because he will actually keep you on your toes more than your daughter do.
Lord, wait till I get married to send me a son. Not right now, Jesus. I'm gonna get married soon. You know, I'm gonna catch up with y'all. I don't want to steal your limelight and your shine though. So
it's time though.
It's time for what?
It's time to get married.
Yeah, you're right. It is time to wrap this up. If you haven't, make sure you go and purchase my my devotional, my 31-day devotional. God, don't lie. Make sure you purchase my devotional. Also, man, you can connect with us on the website. Again, I've been appreciating y'all feedback. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time with my brother today, man.
Yes,
he is this is a king, man. I love you, brother.
I love you, man.
Love you, brother.
We always gotta, keep each other accountable. Keep each other in the loop. Treat each other as kings, like you said, bro. Like no matter what type of position we're in life, we always gotta treat each other like kings. That way we can be stronger together individually.
I love this man, and the only thing that I don't appreciate is that he waits until I retire from pastoring to want to get in church. And so I want him to McLean. That's what church you going to?
Well, I go to Cross Point. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. Oh God.
You go well?
I go to Cross Point.
That had to be your wife's decision.
Whose
decision? Whose idea was that? Oh,
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. She asked me to come to church, your church, when that was Sunday before last. And I was like, I don't care. I don't mind or whatever. I just end up oversleeping and we didn't come.
Like for oversleep for a 12 o'clock service.
That's my fault. That's my fault. I was at club night.
I get that. He worked late night.
But I mean, what you know how grandma and mom them used to do it? She have a revolver right here at the house. Come on now.
Oh, so you started laying hands at the house.
Come on now. Come on now.
He working on his 8 kids.
Get that that bottle, that oil.
Anointing oil, baby oil, just oil everywhere.
No diddy.
no diddy. So I'm proud of you, man. What you got coming up next? Anything you got coming up next? Anything you working on? Cause you rap too, huh?
Yeah.
He rap, man. Ro was talking about rapping last week. Y'all do comedy and music. I'm about to start rapping. Me and E gonna get in the studio.
Hey man, come on. I got like a project that I'm dedicating to my mom.
Dope.
It's gonna have like 10 songs on there. I'm taking my time with it because like it mean a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Just speaking on like, everything, like our friendship, talking about a lot of stuff, just growing up and how she, was a big influence on my life and how that molded me to be who I am today. So I got that coming up. I'm always booked. I'm booked every weekend, DJing. That's keeping me busy outside of just being a dad, coaching, being a husband. Just those two things right there I think are like my biggest things that I'm working on now, just locking in more of. But I'm definitely just trying to get this project out, just dedicated to my mom. I think that's gonna like make me real happy,
And we want to dedicate this episode to Mama Kim. We love you, and I know she proud of you, man.
Yeah.
I know she proud of you, everything you've accomplished, what you've done. We miss her dearly. But she's alive because you doing what she told you to do, doing what she taught you. So I appreciate you, man, for coming on Culture Shock. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. I love to hear your feedback. Let's clap it up for having my brother Rod G in the building. We're gonna make sure we put his social media handles on the screen. You can follow him right here with this information and make sure you connect with us. Anything else, brother?
I got sidetracked. Hey man, make sure y'all tune in every week. The best guy on the world, on the planet, doing this podcasting thing. Make sure y'all tune in every week. We need them views up. We need all subscribers. Man.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you. Tuning in to Culture Shock Pod.
Yes, sir.
Vulnerable right now about the week.
Creative ways we ride all day. Let's go. Turn it up, don't stop. It's that culture shock drop. New voices in your headphone now. Big visions from a scribble notepad. From the block to the boardroom, see it. JL Stone about to make you feel it.
Ideas in the air like confetti. Every story in the room, stay ready. Press play, get pulled in slow. Then the beat hit hard when you feel that glow. Oh.
This is Culture Shock Pod with JL Stone.
Where the culture talks back.